So guess what? We have yet another update for Ableton Move and for Ableton Note as well. And these are still in beta at the time I'm making this video. And this is version 2.1. And even if it doesn't seem like a huge update, it's a big improvement for the workflow, especially when it comes to resampling. But also it adds the much requested support for different time signatures. And so far we've been locked to 4.4, which maybe didn't bother us hip-hop producers, and maybe it didn't bother the techno bros as well. But it's definitely a basic feature that many Move users wanted. So first we're gonna see how it works on Move, and then we're gonna hop on to Note to see how the new features work there. So to change the time signature on Move, just hold Shift, press step 3 to go into the workflow menu, scroll down to time signatures, and you can change it from here. And if you've only been making beats in 4.4, it's actually great if you wanna try something different, maybe something a bit more weird, and we're gonna do that in a moment. And we're also gonna take a look at the other really major addition, and this is the ability to bounce clips to audio, which is an awesome boost to the workflow on both Move and Note. So here is the beat in 3/4 time. All sounds I used in this beat are from my latest pack, Electric Bap, which comes with a bunch of drum racks and synths for Ableton Move. Obviously 4 tracks get filled up pretty quickly, and we've always been able to resample any part to a pad in the drum rack to free up tracks. But the new bounce clips to audio feature is much better, because unlike resampling, which is more of a manual process where you need to play the whole part and wait for it to record and stop it in real time, this bouncing is an offline process, so it's faster and easier. And Move's workflow was already pretty fast, but this makes it even faster and even better. So here's how I used it to bounce this last MIDI part and free up track 4. Just go to session mode, hold the copy button, press the clip that you want to copy, and when you switch to the drum rack, you just press the pad of the drum rack that you want to paste it to. So that was pretty quick. Then just press step 1 to add it to the sequencer, and there we go. Track 4 is free, and now we can add more stuff. But why limit ourselves to just freeing up the track? We can also take advantage of the drum sampler's capabilities to manipulate the sample. So I reversed it and applied the stretch effect to turn this harp melody into a bit more of a quirky texture. And you can also bounce to and from an audio clip on an audio track as well. Just make sure to copy it from the session view. So with track 4 free, I was able to add this 8-bit sounding lead. So the Move beta is open to everyone. You can test this on your Move right away. While on Note, unfortunately, if you haven't already signed up for the beta, you just can't access it. But don't be mad at Ableton for this, because since this is an iOS app, they use Apple's beta testing platform TestFlight, which has a limit on the number of participants, and that limit was reached a long time ago. So I don't think Ableton can do anything about that. And so if you want to see how everything works in detail, I will leave a link in the video description for the full release notes for this 2.1 beta. And in addition to the 2 features that I already mentioned, we also have the ability to record in mono. So this is great for recording guitars and other sound sources that are in mono. And like I mentioned in the beginning, the same features are introduced in Ableton Note 2.1. So let's hop over to Note and see how they work there. And by the way, in case you weren't aware, you can sync any set you've made on Move to the Ableton cloud and it will appear directly in Note. So what I'm gonna do is hold Shift, press on this set and choose Upload to Cloud. Oh wait, in Note, this update also adds warp markers in audio clips. That is a pretty significant feature. Let's first see how bouncing and time signatures work. So with time signatures, obviously you go to your set settings and you can change the time signature from here. It's already in 3.4 because it's the same project that I worked on in Move. Okay, so let's say I want to bounce this lead part as well to an audio track. I've already created the audio track. Long press, copy, and to paste the clip we go into the audio track and we have this paste button. And so I'm happy with the timing of this recording, but in case I wanted to edit it, pressing on these dots up here creates warp markers. So I can in fact change the timing, and this is done just by dragging the warp markers, but same as in live on the computer, you need to have a warp marker surrounded by other active warp markers if you want to change the timing of only a certain segment of the clip. Otherwise the whole waveform moves. So that's a pretty significant update to Note as well. And same as on Move, you can copy the clip onto a drum rack as well. If we create a drum rack, let's switch to drum kit, to the drum kit template, copy the clip, go to our drum rack, and we can paste it onto any pad. Out of these new additions, the bounce clips to audio is definitely the biggest one for me, and in my previous videos about Move 2.0 and Note 2.0, I showed you how you can use the audio tracks to time stretch samples and then resample them to a drum kit to chop them and have your sample chops play in sync with your beat. And this new update is a big boost to that workflow. And if you haven't seen these videos, I'll put them here. Like this one if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here, and I will catch you later.